We've been playing as the Barbarian now for the last month approximately, and as you guys know, I always change classes and then come back to the Barbarian because the Barb is my favorite class inside of Diablo Immortal. But as you could see, I'm struggling to get the damage that I want to get out of this class, and really trying to push Heliquary and do a lot of serious damage. It makes me believe that I need to switch to the biggest damage dealing class inside of the game. As it stands right now with our Barbarian, I'm looking at like 100 million damage at a minute on the dummy. Now, of course, I could hyper focus a little bit more. I'm wearing all the right essences. I have all of the right pieces of secondary gear, and we're doing pretty decent on the gems. So it's not like there's always more things we could do. I could get a different pet that would do more damage as well. But at the end of the day, if I'm looking for damage, the best class for that is not going to be the Barbarian. So what I want to do now, with 3 weeks until the update is going to bring that new Whirlwind invulnerability to the Barbarian. I think the Barbarian is going to be in a very good place, specifically for PvP, in the next, let's say, 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. Until then, though, I want to try and boost up damage. So with that, we are going to be class changing today to the strongest and biggest damage dealer inside of the game as of right now, and a class that I have not played for a little bit over a year, a little bit less than a year. It is still a very popular class, one that many people are playing, but also it's a class that is very different from any others that I typically do. It's not going to be the Blood Knight, although I would really like to go back to the Blood Knight. It's going to be the Tempest, guys. The Tempest is the biggest damage dealer inside of Diablo Immortal right now, and it's the one that if you want to do damage, you go Tempest. It's just what you do. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Remember, you could class change every single day. So if I don't like this, I could come right back to my Barbarian and I'll be in a decent spot right back where we left off. So what does this mean? It means that we have some essences to farm. Now the good thing is I do have myself a bunch of essences that I could work with because, well, we've played before, but I also, wow, that surf lasts a freaking long time. Wow, look at that. We also have our loyalty points, so I could utilize some of those loyalty points. Oh, wow, actually, okay, I am missing a bunch. I was going to say, I actually have a lot more than I thought I had, but we're missing a bunch. So what I need to do now is I need to go find what the meta builds are. I don't even know what build I have on now, if it's anything that's viable or not, or what's going on. But also, we need to throw on some cosmetics. What do I even have for this class? Oh, I guess we have all of these. Let's go put the headpiece on. Come on, go on headpiece. All right, it's not going on. I don't know why. So yeah, man, we got more cosmetics than I thought because we haven't played as the Tempest since we've gotten any of these. It's not letting me put on the headpiece, which is super weird. Let's go back in and try that again. Although I do really like. There we go. There's the headpiece. Cool. So we could go with the newest cosmetics. Let's see how they look on the Tempest. Not bad. Oh, I actually got the special weapon for the Tempest as well. We got this one as well, which I do not like the look of. I think that looks absolutely not good. That's just me, though. Here we go. Not bad. What do these look like? Well, this one looks pretty cool. I kind of like that. So these are all the cosmetics that I get gifted from Blizzard for making content for the game. So they're all cross-class, which is really nice for me. This one looks pretty cool too. I may rock this one right here. That one doesn't stink. Yeah, we're gonna rock that. Let's go with all of this. Equip all three. It changes that. It changes everything. We'll put the helmet back on, and we are good to roll. At least with that. So now let's see. Let's actually go to the dummy. I have no idea what build we're wearing right now. I will be building out a complete new build for PvP. I'll build out a complete new build for dungeons, and I'll build out a complete farming build. I'll bring all three of those to you in a video on the channel once they're completed. And then we'll see exactly how well this class does. Is it one that I could stick with? Let's try right now. Let's just see what we got for damage right here. This is literally a build that is nothing. I just threw together... I didn't throw together anything. I'm just using whatever was on here when I started. And I also am not a professional with how this class is used. It's something I'm going to have to practice with, for sure. But look at this. We're actually doing... Are we seriously doing more damage with my Tempest? My unoptimized build. Don't even know what green items we're wearing right now. And we're doing about the same damage we were doing with the Barbarian. It's pretty crazy. Let's see what we get 1 minute into this. We were at 104 million damage with the Barbarian. Oh no, we're lower. We're lower. Okay. There we go. So we were at about 60, 65 mil. So I've seen builds around my resonance range, which again, my resonance is around 3,500 res. I've seen builds doing 500 million damage per minute. So, with that being said, that's my goal. That's what I'm going to be trying to strive to get. And in the meantime, I'm going to be doing all the things that the game needs done just for my grind, kind of getting used to the class again. Then I'm going to be taking the Tempest over into PvP, which is going to be really fun. So, if you have any builds that you're currently using for Tempest that you like, let me know. If there's any essences that are just must-use essences, I can unlock one right now with the points that we have before everything gets reset. And probably I'll be able to get some more of them very soon as well. Let's do an Elder Rift. Should I jump into an Elder Rift? And now I know this is not an optimal one right here, but we'll jump into an Elder Rift and just try and finish this up and see exactly what we can get, what the combat actually looks like. Sometimes it's tough on the dummy, especially when you're doing combat that requires like the movement, to do it on a stationary dummy, and it's easier to do when you're just going straight through. By the way, want to give a little love, a little bit of credit here to Adon. He's the one. He was helping me out with my Barbarian a little bit, and he's the one that was like, bro, Tempest is where it's at. And I mean, obviously everyone knows that Tempest is the biggest damage dealer. And I'm someone that always says, if you're looking for or complaining about how, your class is just not as strong and it's just kind of nerfed compared to everyone else, all the other classes, just switch to the one that is not, that's in a good spot. Right now, Tempest and Crusader are probably the biggest damage dealers inside of the game. And if you're looking to drop damage because maybe you're looking to push Heliquary or something, then that should potentially be the class that you use. Did I just go through this whole rift and do absolutely no damage and take down no enemies? I think so. But we have to get our Elder Rift done for the day anyway, so we got it done right there, and I'm jumping through hoops to get there. All right. I'm excited. I always do like class changing. I think that it brings a new spark to the game. I know that a lot of people that are trying to shut down this over here, I'm talking about Heliquary, trying to get that final portal, a lot of people are switching to Tempest just because of the damage that the Tempest can deal. Keep in mind, if you're looking, we did a video on this, right? I've unlocked the weapon cosmetic, I've unlocked the Molten Ruptured Soul armor, but I have not unlocked the Molten Ruptured Soul portal. And when you look at this, you're like, oh, combat rating, I'm only a little bit off on combat rating. The thing is, the final boss of this has over 1 billion health and one-shots players. Okay, so you really need to be a Crusader or a Tempest. Most likely a Crusader for that invulnerability, but you're going to need to be a Tempest so that you can drop the damage. Only as far as I know, in my last hearing, only 5 groups have completed this in the world. Heliquary, Gauntlet, Inferno, 6 to unlock this portal right here. All right, but not only do you get the portal, you also get this frame, which is, wait, this is a demonic remain. There's a frame you get from this as well. It's not being shown here. I believe there's a frame that you get that so few people are going to have because so few people can beat this. Now, this is also being reset in under 20 days. When that update comes with the new essences that we spoke of, this will be reset, and this accomplishment will be something brand new, and this won't be here anymore. So I know players are pushing for that right now. Tempest is a great class to drop that big damage. I'm looking forward to putting my build together with all of you right here in the channel. We'll be doing a live stream this week. I hope you guys can come through the live stream, playing as Tempest, trying PvP, doing open world, and seeing how much damage we can actually drop. I just appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great Memorial Day. I'm about to go out to a parade, have football practice, and then go to All-Star Baseball tryouts. It's going to be a day. Hope you have a good one.